Sipping on booze in the house of blues. It's the O.
What's up? Time for another reaction. Right now, gonna look at Dave East and Rick Ross and the song Fresh Prince of Belaire. Now that's Belaire the drink and not Belaire the place in LA. Now Dave East, I like some stuff from him and others not so much, maybe 50-50, 60-40. I like him. And Rick Ross, I've always appreciated his ear for production. He picks great beats a lot of the times. And I've also was thinking recently that one nice thing about him is that he sticks to rapping. He hasn't changed to singing, and he doesn't mumble rap. So I appreciate that about Rick Ross. And love The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, one of my favorite TV shows of all time. Seen every episode a million times. So I think this is a take on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, this video, so let's see.
Huh.
Oh, it definitely is. There's the graffiti from the beginning of The Fresh Prince. And some 90s outfits.
Used to say them bottles. I ain't never been scared of nothing in my life, dog.
Nice, and they even have the old taxi from the credits for Fresh Prince. But this time, it's in New York, probably Harlem, where Dave East is from.
If I see it, I got it already. Gold bottles, pop them like it's 96. You never seen a brick, I pray to God my team get rich.
I like the little subtle references to Fresh Prince, like the pointing, home to Bel-Air. So, yeah, I like that little homage.
Bottles pop them at your funeral. Dirty niggas with clean money, this shit is beautiful. Gold bottles pop them like it's 96.
And the jacket, I think, is a shout out to the Summertime video with Jazzy Jeff of the Fresh Prince. They were both rocking jackets similar to that.
You never seen a brick, I pray to God my team get rich.
Black bottles pop them at your funeral. Dirty niggas with clean money, this shit is beautiful.
Prince of Bel-Air, all they do is stare.
Now this video must be sponsored by Bel-Air. I don't know if Rick Ross, does he have a financial stake in Bel-Air? Not sure, but they're really promoting it here.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, all they do is stare. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, all they do is stare. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, all they do is stare. Did a deal with Puma, but Nike, I keep 100 there. Stopped going to Silver Spring, I found out I was wanted there.
Well, he's not very loyal to Puma. Yeah, I just wanted to say that it was the Fresh Prince that got me into hip-hop. He's a DJ, I'm the Rapper was my first album I ever had. And I've always been loyal to following their careers because I'm so thankful that they sort of helped get me into hip-hop. So yeah, love Will and Jeff.
They gon' bring us so many bottles, the club gonna steer. Thinking you a dime in my section, get dubbed over here. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but called Nick my cousin. We spark it out in public, too much luck's got.
The little recognition nod that Will and Jeff would do.
Got me stumbling. Black bottle, gold bottle, models by the dozen. But they for everybody, only cops believe in cuffing.
But they for everybody, only cops believe in cuffing. So he's about as loyal to women as he is to Puma.
Your average life, they get excited when I come in. On top now, started just underground like Tubman. Thought you was the son, but you wasn't. Since your daddy left, house full of Bel-Air, kick them out like they Jazzy Jeff.
Kick them out like they're Jazzy Jeff. I love the part when they, everyone knows the part where they threw Jeff out, but, you could always tell it was going to happen, right? Because he was always wearing that same dashiki, because I guess they only filmed the throwing out scene once, and then they just spliced it in every episode, which I thought was hilarious.
Gold bottles pop them like it's 96. You never seen a brick, I pray to God my team get rich. Black bottles pop them at your funeral. Dirty niggas with clean money, this shit is beautiful. Gold bottles pop them like it's 96.
I actually met Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff one time. It was right before the show came out. So it was 1989 because the show came out in 90, or it might have even been, it was early 90 because it was September 1990, I remember, that The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air debuted. So I think it was just a few months before that, and it was a cool story. I'll tell you that I was like 12 years old, and I went with my friend, and we went to Toronto to see them perform. And when we got there real early because we were big fans. And there was only one other guy in line, and he was like a really, really talkative, outgoing guy. And we got to be friends with him. And then so we got up to, when we got in, we were first people in, so we got up to the front, and we were right in the very front. And this guy was very, very loud, but you know, in a good way. And he was rapping along like every single lyric. You know, we both knew the lyrics too, but you know, we were a little more reserved. But this guy, top of his lungs, was rhyming every word. So afterwards, we went around the back of the venue after the show, and we were waiting to see if we could see them come out. And the bodyguard of Will and Jeff actually came up to the guy that was being really loud that we had befriended and said, "Oh, Will wants to meet you," because he was saying the words so loud and he was so into it. And so we're like, "Oh, well, we're with this guy. You know, we're with him." So they let all three of us in. And we went backstage, and Will was there. He had with his old girlfriend. This is pre-Jada, and he was swearing a lot, which really surprised us because you know he didn't swear in his music at all. But he was really nice. And then afterwards, we got to go out to the bus, to the tour bus, and Jeff was on the bus. He said hello. He didn't really talk much, but he was very nice. And they signed our shirts and everything. But then the funny part was, you know, we were like 12, 13 years old, and my parents had dropped us off, and then they'd come to pick us up, and the venue had been closed. There was nobody around. All the cars were gone because we were backstage, and we didn't tell anyone. There was no cell phones or anything. So they were looking around frantic, couldn't find us, and we actually were on the tour bus. So that's my big story of Will and Jeff.
The Lamborghinis in the street and she know that it's him. My vodka rum matching the beast and it cost me 2 M's. These other niggas rapping rich when we know you pretend. I'm always running late with the money.
Well, the girls aren't, you know, the top of the line in this video. It's weird, you know, Rick Ross went from Lyra Galore, one of the hottest girls out there, I think. So kind of a downgrade here.
Black bottle went to women, a wonderful date. 305 in my yayo, a wonderful place. Bought the checkers to feed my bitches, them fries with a shake. Rich nigga. Got a rubbing on my chest like Justin Timberlake. Look Belaire across the table.
With Justin Timberlake, that's a odd reference.
Brett Barish on the phone, he billing every day. She don't rose rockin' nice, now let it marinate. Gold bottle.
I like how he's in the throne there, you know, that Fresh Prince was in.
Fresh Prince of Belaire, all they do is stare.
Nice. I love the handshake Will and Jeff used to always do. You know, I used to practice that with my friends too. I'm sure a lot of you guys did. So yeah, it was a cool video. Anything, you know, that harkens back to Fresh Prince or pays homage to it, I'm all for it. So song-wise, it wasn't the greatest song, I don't think. I give the beat maybe a 7. Lyrics really wasn't much there. Maybe a low 7 for that too. But you know, the video I enjoyed, so that elevated the song. The song on its own, probably wouldn't listen to. The video I would watch again. So you know, let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed it, if you did, please like and subscribe. Always appreciate it. Till next time.